altcoins like XRP just received some amazing bullish news. Gonna talk XRP price at the end, along with a major arrest in the crypto space, bringing the prices on down. But will there be a pump after the dump?
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And happy Sunday, everyone. A major arrest puts red on the screen, but we wish what we were looking at was a bunch of green. But your comments come first. Drop me something hot, spicy, naughty, nudes, chicks. Yeah, I'll share it in the next video maybe. Not a patient person says, fuck XLM. XRP is worse than XLM. Selling hamsters is a better return on investment. Talking about laggards, and a lot of you are upset, but the laggards in the market are getting some support. Frankie chimes in and says, ton head person got arrested. Ton is dropping in price. Wait until you see what happens with ton in the next several days. The French have arrested the man. Brian Paluzzi says, huge XRP fan and I'm hoping for a pump. However, the deep state financial system will not give up the US dollar hedge money easily. The new financial system will create multiple world reserve currencies, all operating in sync, which makes it impossible to control. You can't have endless wars and world financial domination without equilibrium in the markets. You actually can have it. It'll just unbalance things, kind of like the world we're living in now, where all we're doing is printing frickin' money. Heat map, Bitcoin stayed at 63,990 ETH is at 27.55. Ton is deep in the red because someone got arrested. I said, hey, nothing lasts in crypto. Whatever pumps is going to dump. And I said that when ton was around $7. XRP sitting at 60.3 cents. We're going to talk XRP price action at the end. Along with XLM, where it's still at a dime more than 2 years later. Bitcoin price to surge to maybe 70,000. Sparks some euphoria in the crypto market ahead of the Fed rate cut. And the altcoins cheer the Jackson Hole speech. That's right. The Jackson Hole speech was very bullish, and altcoins, especially the laggards, are going to be happy to hear that we're getting good economic news. That's right. Ways to get the alts to pump have been realized. With the anticipated ease in monetary policy from the Fed, altcoins gain significantly in liquidity. With an anticipated ease in monetary policy from the Fed, altcoins stand to gain significantly as liquidity in conditions improve. Exactly. When money becomes cheaper, liquidity conditions will improve. XLM has huge liquidity problems. Their trading volume was around like 40 million for a 24-hour period. That's crazy. Just to give you an idea, XRP is at 1.2 billion. That's how different it is. Market analysts suggest that Ethereum could even experience a modest upward shift, and it could catalyze significant price improvements for lesser known alts as well as the laggards. The foundational altcoin recovery aligns positively with recent market analyses forecasting a potential rise across the board. SOLANA, Doge, SHIB, 88, TRX, all with upticks of 5%, saying that, hey, altcoin season may finally be here. It's all got to do with the Fed, everyone. Jerome Powell, Jackson Hole speech, Fed presidents this week were like, look, we're lowering rates. And I shared with you a video yesterday. In fact, I will have it linked at the end. Deep dive on why alts suffered and why alts can bloom again. Now, let's talk about Pavo. Okay. Telegram CEO arrested in France. Sends ton coin plummeting by over 20%. Musk is calling for the freeing of Pavel Durov. Now, Pavel Durov has been a big proponent of free speech, all right? And now he's arrested in France. France has been kind of anti-free speech. France has also been on that other side of the things, and you notice Elon is on this side of the things, and Pavel's a Russian dude. And so you know how that works when you're playing with France and Russia. What happened? The value of Toncoin, which was developed by Nikolai and Pavel Durov, plummeted by more than 19% after reports emerged that Durov, the CEO of the popular messaging app Telegram, was arrested at Le Bourget airport in France. At the time of writing, Toncoin is slightly over 539, marking almost 20% increase. Durov, a Russian-French billionaire, was apprehended on Saturday evening while traveling on his private jet. The arrest is linked to an ongoing police investigation in France, which reportedly focused on the lack of moderators on Telegram, allowing criminal activity to persist on the platform. Man, they will find ways to arrest anyone. So should they be arresting Elon because of all the bullshit that's posted on X? Wait a minute. Should we be arresting the President of the United States because of the uptick in crime in the United States? It's happening under his watch. Should we arrest the President of the United States for the uptick of inflation? It happened under his watch. But see, that's what's happening here. You got people running a social media platform, and the French are like, yo, if you don't moderate it, we're going to arrest you. Hey, French, you've got a lot of problems going on. Maybe we should arrest you. Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. This is about politics. This is about voices. This is about perspectives. So when this all gets smoothed over, I'm thinking that ton is going to pop back up on price. By the way, ton coin sitting at $5.65 right now. Now, XRP price was looking really good through this weekend, right? We were above 60 cents. I was happy about it. Hell, we even got close to touching 63.50 a few times. Kind of hot. But then, all of a sudden, last night, we started seeing it peel back down to the 60 cent mark. Now, let's look to the candlesticks because there is some good news here hitting it. We're going to go to the 15-minute for the sticks here and show you this. Look at this here, okay? Zoom in the next few days. We bounced up from 60 cents and held that point. That is the key. That is seriously the key. We had a couple days where we were pumping up about 63, 63 and a half. Couldn't touch it completely. Speaking of touching, touch the subscribe button. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And if you want to touch something else, we'll take a shower later. Clean yourself off. But right now, you saw we could not hold that 63 cent. And then actually what happened was we got to that 62.50, got rejected right here, pushed us on down. Now, the key that I looked for were these points right here. This one, and then you could see we broke it on the third time, which is not good. Then pumped up from 59.50. So there's definitely support for XRP above 59.50, closer to 60 cents. But for real, we were hoping for more juicy action. In fact, I was super excited because I don't want to float around 60 cents for XRP for a while. Now, zoom out to the hour, and you can see the story is pretty much the same thing. We've erased about a quarter, about 25% of the Torres pump, but we're still maintaining well above the highs. Well above the lows that were touched on the 11th of August, okay? Now, got to 54 cents during that time. So we're obviously way above that. Volume is not too bad. But right now, the good news is, and this is for XRP, XM, all the alts, all the laggards, is that we've got good news because liquidity conditions are going to improve, because monetary conditions are going to improve, because rate cuts are going to be happening. You know, the arrest of the CEO doesn't really shock me because I remember when Trump was going to be on X and Elon got that notice from the EU saying you better put some disclaimers on there when Trump talks. So for real, it's all about controlling the narrative. And with them being Russian, I gotta be honest with you, there's a lot of countries out there that want to control the narrative and make Russia look like the bad guy. No wonder ton went down. Now here's the deal though, what's going to happen to ton over the next couple days as this all gets sorted out? Will the dump continue or will there be a turnaround pump that could make people some quick paper company? Now in terms of XRP and liquidity conditions, and again this applies to XLM as well, we are seeing that the Fed, yes, is pivoting. The switch has been flipped to now becoming a softer monetary policy. Jerome heavily risks overcooking the turkey if they do not cut rates now. Seriously, we are eyeing 100% chance of a 25 basis point cut with about a 25% chance of a 50 basis point cut. We get that 50 basis point cut in that September meeting, your alts are going to start moving. Now, what we want, though, is we want XRP to move. Yeah, I know, we're above 60 cents. We're happy with that, but don't you want to be happier than just 60 cent happy? And now, mind you, I have even been the one that said, hey, look, price is going to be hard to achieve if monetary conditions are rough. But now that they're pivoting, how long is it going to take for these prices to realize their actual prices? So now I'm going to chill out, hang out for the weekend, do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of relaxing. I'm going to do more videos today too. Why? Because I like you. Because yes, the viewer comes first. Gonna stretch, so drop me a comment if it's hot, and maybe I'll share it in the next video. Until I see y'all cool cats again, choo choo bitches, and of course Cody Co is still quiet.